Got a call from my lawyer today. Didn't know I had a lawyer. Yeah, he says I'm being sued. Yeah. Which, he also said that I'm probably gonna win the lawsuit because the whole show is called Allegedly, so everything within it is alleged. So try me, okay? Whatever. Yeah, it's because I was talking about the space and the things going on up there. They don't like that. No, they don't. They don't like that. But it's not my fault, okay? Don't fake space crap if you don't want me to talk about it. That's my job. I'm doing my job. You should start doing yours, okay? Yeah, right, Lucifer? Yeah, I'm gonna sick Lucifer on you in the courtroom, and then what are you gonna do, buddy? Nothing, because he's gonna claw your eyes out. And Trevor, he's gonna bite your nuts, okay? Yeah, that's right. You heard it. You heard it here first, folks. Yes, hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another episode of Allegedly. I am your host, Johnny Thomas Appleseed. I am the host with the most. I got all the news. We got so much to cover here on Allegedly today. It is Tuesday. We're going to be jumping into a lot of things, okay? I'm talking about the man that I despise more than anyone else on this planet, probably, possibly, allegedly, Kanye West, okay? We're going to be talking about some movies, some remakes, some reboots. All of this stuff is coming up in the news. We got some politics news, and are you going to have to start paying your student loans back? We'll get into all of that and more in today's episode. But before we jump in, I got to tell you guys, we got 76% of you watching this channel that haven't hit that subscribe button yet. What are you doing? Hit that subscribe button right away, right now. I'll wait. I'm waiting. I'm going to give you to the count of 3, okay? 1, 2, 4, okay? See, I didn't even give you the 3. I just went right to 4. You better hit that subscribe button. Anywho, so now that we got that out of the way, I suppose it is time for us to start talking about the news. I know. News on a Tuesday. News going up on a Tuesday. Got your news in the club and I'm choosing. Okay, we're gonna start today's episode talking about the man I despise the most. Okay? He's done horrible things. He's a bad person, bad man, bad man. Okay? I don't like him. I never have. If you know this, I've had beef with this man for the last 5 years, okay? Um so may the beef continue, I suppose. It's almost ground beef at this point, but anywho, we are talking about Kanye West, who now goes by Ye or Yeezy. I don't know what this man wants to be called, okay? A Nazi? I don't know what to call him, okay? He's just a horrible person. Anywho, Ye has admitted to having a sexual relationship with his cousin on a new song called Cousin. Oh, Did you heard it right? I said what I said. Yeah. Oh man, I knew this man was twisted, but it's like every single time something comes out about him, it just goes to a whole nother level, okay? So get this. Kanye made a post and shared a song, and this is what he said. This song is called Cousins. It's about my cousin that's locked in jail for life for killing a pregnant lady a few years after I told him we wouldn't look at dirty magazines together anymore. Perhaps in my self-centered mess, I felt it was my fault that I showed him those dirty magazines when he was 6, and then we acted out what we saw. My dad had Playboy magazines, but the magazines I found in the top of my mom's closet were different. My name is Ye, and I sucked my cousin's till I was 14. Tweet sent. Okay, Kanye. Back it up. But give me okay. I just I'm trying to process what I just read, and I I I mean, I mm, on the list of things that I figured I'd be adding to Ye's resume, incestual relations was not one of them really. I wasn't going there. um but the man sells t-shirts with swastikas, okay? So any of us surprised that this happened? I don't know. Maybe a little bit. This is shocking. This is the first time I think I've actually been like jaw dropped with Kanye news. Usually I'm just like, what do we expect? This is yay. But this is crazy. Okay, and the song itself is not good either. Um, Maybe we can play a little bit of it. I don't know. The last thing I need is Kanye coming at me for copyright for a horrible song. So we'll see if that goes in there. But uh are you still gonna defend Kanye? Are you still gonna be like, he made graduation? He's an icon. He's a legend. He's one of the greatest musicians of all time. No, he's a sociopath. He's psychotic. He's crazy. He's a sicko. He's a sick, demented man. And you know what? He's canceled. Okay? I'm done. I'm done with you making excuses for this sick man. Okay? He scares me. He's demented. He needs to be put away. Okay? Why are they putting people like Amanda Bynes and Britney Spears and Wendy Williams under conservatorships when this man needs to be just watched over? Okay? And he's been sharing a lot in these horrible songs that he's been putting out. They're trash, okay? But I think he mentioned how him and Bianca are like kind of separated, which is really weird because I mean he walks her around like a naked dog. I don't know what that relationship's all about. His Kim lookalike doesn't like hanging out with Ye anymore. I don't know how she hung out with him for that long to begin with. This whole thing is crazy, and I need to know what your opinions are because, oof, my mind is just, I'm frazzled. I'm frazzled by this, okay? Also in the news, we've got Ye's ex-wife and baby mama, Kim Kardashian, okay? So get this. Allegedly, the Bodyguard, the movie, the very popular, iconic movie, is allegedly getting a remake, and the producers reportedly want Kim Kardashian as the lead in this film. Why do we gotta ruin good things, huh? Why? This is horrible. This is horrible. That's the one with Whitney, right? And Kevin Costner. Why are we touching that movie? Why would you put Kim Kardashian in that? What? Um, make it make sense, Lord. Lord, make it make sense. I feel like at some point in my life I must have done something wrong, okay? And all of this news is my karma. I don't know what I did to deserve this, but please don't do this to us. Just one, leave that movie alone. Two, don't cast Kim Kardashian in it. Kim Kardashian, why? What? No. We went along with Ryan Murphy when he put her in American Horror Story. Okay, we let that happen. We let it slide, and now all of a sudden we gave too much power. Okay, and she's gonna take it and run. Yeah, those Kardashians. I don't know how they do this. I don't know how they keep it going. Did you see Chloe? Chloe is my favorite Kardashian. Okay, I love her. I can't help it. I just love Chloe. Yeah. Anywho, she's got a new popcorn brand. It's like a protein popcorn called Cloud, KHLOUD, Cloud. I mean, I'm gonna try it. But these Kardashians are pumping out products like nobody's business. They pump them out faster than they pump out babies, and they do that pretty dang. They do that fast. Okay, they pump out babies like I've never seen before. It's crazy. It's wild. But they do the same with products, and you know what? Whatever. I'll never diss a successful lady, okay? I just don't think Kim Kardashian should be in the Bodyguard remake as the lead. Can she be an extra? Can she just be walking in the background? Like, why she got to be the lead? Okay, this is why I'm no longer working in Hollywood. It's fine. Also in the news, we've got more movie news, okay? Obviously, we have been going through a long stretch of reboots and remakes, and, there's just a lot. But this is a sequel to a more recent um film that came out just a few years ago and was a smash in the box office and a smash for horror fans, okay? This is Ready or Not. Allegedly, Ready or Not 2 has begun filming with the cast including Samara Weaving alongside Sarah Michelle Gellar, Catherine Newton, Sean Hattersley, Nestor Carbonell, Elijah Wood, and David Cronenberg. Gosh, can we get normal names? I'm sorry. I have never been good with names, but I can't say any of this crazy. But Sarah Michelle Gellar is going to be in the Ready or Not sequel? Oh my gosh, I love Sarah Michelle Gellar. Her and Freddie Prinze being together is iconic. It's legendary. Okay? I've loved them since the Scooby Doo live action movies and before. Okay? They've always been iconic. They were iconic before the Scooby Doo movies, but I just really have a soft spot for those movies. They're cinematic masterpieces, really. Okay? So, I love that. And I love that Sarah Michelle Gellar's in this. Elijah Wood is also an icon. I enjoyed the first Ready or Not. So I'm excited to see where they go with this franchise, how they switch it up, how they tell another story, another installment of this crazy wild tale. It's gonna be cool to see. Are you a fan of Ready or Not, or are you excited to see these new additions added into this cast? Let me know. Let me know in the comments. I'm excited. Speaking of Sarah Michelle Gellar and reboots and remakes, I Know What You Did Last Summer is coming back. This is one of the major reboots of the year, okay? With Freddie Prinze Jr. and Jennifer Love Hewitt coming back and reprising their roles from the iconic slasher film. The official trailer has dropped for I Know What You Did Last Summer. And this movie is going to be in theaters in July 18th. And all I got to say is, I mean, the trailer actually kind of enticed me. I wasn't looking forward to this because I was like, these are movies that they kept making back in the day. And like, it could have been good with just one, right? They didn't need any more because it's just like, okay, how many times are they going to know what they did last summer? At this point, everyone knows what they did last summer. Okay, how are they not all dead? But no, allegedly the hook hand killer is back and terrorizing another group of young people who go to Hewitt for advice. While Prince Jr. and Hewitt are reprising their roles from the 1998 horror flick, newcomers include Madeline Klein, Sarah Pigeon. I think it's Pigeon. It could be Sarah Pigeon. I don't know. I never was good with names. I never claimed to be. Okay, and this is about to get even worse. So hang on tight. Tyreek Withers, Jonah Howard King, and Chase Sue Wonders. Don't know if I got any of that right, but yeah, the new cast and Madeline Klein. God, I love her. I really do. I've got a soft spot for her. When her and Chase Stokes broke up, I was like, oh my God, this is my chance. This is my opportunity. I slid into the DMs, but no response. Left undelivered. So it's fine. She's probably busy. She's been busy filming movies and Outer Banks. I'm sure she'll get back to me when she has a moment. Okay? Um but no, I watched this trailer and I got to say, I'm enticed. I might actually go see this movie. I never thought I'd say that. Okay? Cuz I mean, I Know What You Did Last Summer is fine for what it is, but it's nothing like extraordinary after the first one. But this one looks good and it looks new and it looks like it's gonna be violent. So keep an eye out for that and let me know in the comments if you're excited for this new installment of I Know What You Did Last Summer. I wanted to sing it like Sean and Camilla, but No, it's a complete. That song is not anything to do with the movie. The song is about a cheating lover, I believe, and the movie is about some kids who killed a man and then ran away. So I know what you did last summer. Different things completely. Yeah, I know what you did last summer, Lucifer. Yeah, I can't tell you guys though because it was bad. It was bad. Yeah, the hook hand killer might come for you, Lucifer. Oh, Lucifer says he'd like to see him try. Yeah. And you know what? If I was the hook hand killer, I don't think I would. He's unstable. He he doesn't care. He's got nothing to lose. Also in the news. Okay. So yesterday we chatted a little bit about AI, artificial intelligence, and how much it's costing and everything, and how they're gonna take over the world, and probably kill most of you who are not nice to your artificial intelligence. Okay, I'm very nice to Sylvester. Sylvester and I were bros. I mentioned that yesterday. If you want to hear more on that, go watch yesterday's episode. But get this. We're talking a little bit about robots now, okay? We know AI is advancing and this artificial intelligence is being adapted into robots and there's Tesla bots and there's other this it's weird. It's creeping me out a little bit. They're a little bit scary. And when I talk about them taking over the world, I'm serious. We need to be worried, especially when they start getting moving body parts and they can walk around and do things. Mm-mm. Not a fan. Have you seen Kim Kardashian get that Tesla robot? And the thing is like coming at her with rock, paper, scissors, and like, Kim's like, I don't know what to do with you. And the robot's all like, okay, that's terrifying. First it's rock, paper, scissors, and then it's shoot, okay? That's all I'm saying. Terminator. Okay, what else? iRobot. Will Smith, okay? Matrix. Avatar. I don't know. These are all just different types of theories in film. There's so many movies about this type of stuff. We don't like why? Why are we doing this, okay? Have you seen Wally? That's one of the most depressing movies I've ever seen. And I'm not a fan of Wally. Some people really love Wally. I'm just not a fan. It's not my thing. Sorry. But that little robot, see what happens? The world ends and that little robot is stuck in a bunch of trash and just left to die. Okay? And I bet Wally would be a horror film. Okay, they cut it off before it turns into that. But I bet Wally would go and get some revenge out here, okay? You better watch out. Messing with this stuff. It's dangerous. It's a dangerous game, and you guys just don't pay attention. You're just like, oh, how fun. I'm gonna play rock, paper, scissors with this robot. Okay, Kim Kardashian. That thing is gonna strangle you in your sleep, and you should be careful, okay? It's concerning. Anywho, get this. Allegedly, robots and humans faced off against each other in a race to the finish line on Saturday, April 19th, in the humanoid robot half marathon, which took place in Beijing. Okay, why are they doing this? Why are they doing this? Teaching the thing how to run fast and racing against humans? So we're just training these things to try and beat us. Huh? You think a robot's gonna get tired? No, they got juice for days. Okay? So if we can't juice up and use steroids legally in these competitions, then why can the robot juice up just by plugging into a wall? Huh? Huh? That robot's juicing. That's crazy. The only running I'll be doing with a robot is when I'm running away from it because he's trying to end me. Okay? That's wild. Would you race a robot? I don't think it's safe. No, that thing won't even think twice before sticking a leg out and tripping you and you break your hip. Yeah. And then when you're down, he just starts like slashing and playing rock, paper, scissors. Okay? Yeah. That's all I'm saying. That thing's gonna go. Yeah. Oh, but Sylvester will never do that to me. I know this. I know Sylvester. Like I know myself, you know, on a deeper level. So, yeah, that's good. Weezy, are you scared of the robots? You should be. You should be. Because you never know. They might replace you with a robot penguin. Oh my gosh. What would I do with a robot penguin? You know? Probably make him go swim or something. You don't swim very much. And I can tell you're putting on the pounds, Wheezy. I need you to get more active. All you do is sit on that ice cube. It's crazy. Also in the news, we've got Gypsy Rose Blanchard. Can she go away? I'm sorry. I know some of y'all love this murderous psycho, but I don't. I'm not a fan of Gypsy Rose. You guys made a very serious mistake when you decided to make this sociopath a famous person, an influencer with a reality TV show. Gosh. So Gypsy Rose Blanchard went to prison, for having her mother killed. And obviously her mother treated her poorly, like horrible. She had a horrible upbringing. It's terrible. But she still had her mother murdered, okay? You can't justify murder. I'm sorry. And if you do, I'm scared of you if you're justifying murder. Just get your mother locked up. Okay? But anywho, y'all helped get her free. She had another case. She got out. Whatever. She lived her life. She was with that one Ryan guy when she was in prison and freshly out of prison. She broke that man's heart. He's a total mess. He's been posting TikToks and just rolling in the love of fans or whatever the heck they're doing out there. I don't know what Ryan's doing. And then she went back to her ex lover and then had a baby and a reality show and makes TikToks. Okay, but get this. Gypsy Rose Blanchard is now a dance TikToker, TikTok star. She's doing dance videos, showing off weight loss or something and dancing. The Gypsy Rose life after lockup star, who also recently showed off her 25-pound weight loss, has been hopping on various dance trends, and the commenters have been loving it. She even got Cardi B's stamp of approval with a reshare for her Toot It Up dance. The woman can't dance. Okay? She's not good. And that's okay. We can normalize not making people feel like they should keep doing things that they shouldn't. We can be honest, okay? Because this woman has been gaslit into believing she is some superstar that she just isn't. She's a murderer. She's annoying. I'm so I'm gonna do it. Lucifer, I'm gonna do it. I'm doing it, Lucifer. You're canceled. I'm over it, Gypsy Rose. Get out of here with that. I don't need this, okay? She is too much. Too much. And stop. Stop, collaborate, and listen, okay? She is, I don't want to see it, okay? You put on a little makeup, you got a nose job, and now you think you're something real special. Honey, it's not working. Move on, okay? Go do something else, please. Please. Stop shoving Gypsy Rose down my throat before she kills me, too, okay? I don't need it. I'm trying to breathe and enjoy content. I don't need to be swiping and seeing whatever the heck that is. Okay? But before you come at me, tell me your opinions. Do you like Gypsy Rose? Are you a fan of her newfound fame? And how she has taken this murder case and turned it into a reality TV career and influencer career. She's the last person who should be influencing anyone, okay? She is up there with the worst of the worst for influence. She had her mother killed, people, okay? I swear, sometimes these people are just so disconnected. So disconnected. It makes me sick. It does. And we give these people platforms. You guys do this. You know this, right? You're aware. You're aware of what you're doing. You should be ashamed of yourselves. I'm not supporting it. I'm not watching it. I'm not liking it. I'm not reposting it like Cardi B. Okay? And I mean, of course Cardi B is reposting it. She went to prison too, you know? Okay. Yeah. I love Cardi B though. I do. I mean, she's silly goofy and a little bit cray-cray, and I kind of dig it when she does it. But when Gypsy Rose does it, I'm just like, go to bed. It's past your bedtime, okay? They did too many medical tests on her, and now she's like five, five, five swim strokes into the crazy end of the deep end of the pool, or whatever they want to call it, okay? She's cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. Yeah. Anywho, also in the news, get this, we've got teen idol, boy band superstar, brother of the late Aaron Carter, Nick Carter is in the news yet again with some new accusations and claims against him. Okay, this is gonna get a little bit heavy, so trigger warning here for all of you. Nick Carter is facing a new rape claim. The Backstreet Boys singer, who is already facing 3 lawsuits from a woman alleging SA, has been accused by a new woman who says he raped her twice in 2005. She additionally claims that Carter had infected her with a sexually transmitted disease, one of which led to cervical cancer. This is crazy. I mean, okay, let's try to continue here. The accuser, Lauren Penley, filed her lawsuit earlier this month in Clark County, Nevada, requesting a jury trial as she sues Carter for SA and negligent infliction of emotional distress. She seeks at least $15,000 covering past and future medical expenses and pain and suffering, plus legal fees and additional damages. Carter's attorneys have denied the allegations, claiming that the musician does not recall ever even meeting his latest accuser. Just because you don't remember it doesn't mean it didn't happen, Nick. Okay? I'm sure you were doing a lot of drugs back then. And also, but why is she only asking for 15,000? Okay? 15 grand for that type of trauma? Honey, go for it all. He was in the Backstreet Boys, for Christ's sake. Okay? Go for it all. Get what you deserve here, okay? I don't know. Something about Nick Carter just doesn't sit right. You know, obviously he's got that twisted mindset from all of the whatever the heck he did in his lifetime. His brother went through a lot. When we lost him, that was devastating. This is just, oh my gosh. I don't even know what to say. This is disgusting. This is disgusting. And how are there so many accusers? You know? Like at some point you're going to look at how many people have come forward with stories about this man, and you got to start thinking something's not right, okay? If the shoe is smelly, you better go clean it. I'm just saying. I need Nick Carter to either come forward with some sort of statement or something, and I want to see some of the proof. I want to see some evidence, and I hope there is a trial, a jury trial, and it better be televised because I want to watch Nick Carter on the stand. Okay, I want to see this man's face, and I want him to be hooked up to a lie detector test. Can they do that? Why don't they just do that every time someone takes the stand, right? You're just supposed to believe that these people are swearing on the Bible and they're telling you the truth. I can't trust no one, okay? You gotta hook those suckers up, okay? Get the lie detector test going. Am I the only one thinking straight here? Come on now. You swear to tell the whole truth, nothing but the truth, so help you God? What if they're atheists and they don't believe in God? Okay? They don't care. I'm just saying. Just one of the many things wrong with our legal system. And as a powerful man, he'll probably just pay some money and this will all go away because whatever. He's from the Backstreet Boys. He was popular in the 90s. I don't know if the microphone picked that up, but I swear that plane was flying low. And you know what? With all of these aircrafts that have been falling from the sky, God, should I be going into a bunker? Am I in a war zone? I have never heard it that close to the studio. If I hear an explosion, I'm out. That's it. Game over. Johnny's gone. Okay, I'm hiding. Okay, I'm going to one of those rich people's bunkers somewhere. Okay, I know Bill Gates and Mark Zuckerberg. They all got these little bunkers. I'm going. I'll jump in there. I don't care. Did you hear that, Jared? You're supposed to be protecting me. You're good for nothing. Gosh, you're worse than the Secret Service these days. What are your thoughts on this new claim against the Backstreet Boys singer? Okay, I mean, it's not looking good. It's not looking good for Mr. Carter. And I hope justice is served. I hope the truth comes out. Like I said, hook him up. Okay, could they just make it like it's one of those variety videos where they have like the celebrity come in and they hook them up to a lie detector test and then just ask Aaron Carter the crazy questions? Or not Aaron Carter, Nick Carter. Sorry. Don't come for me. Anywho, oh my gosh. Rest in peace, Aaron Carter, by the way. He's dead. So we got to remember to say that. Also in the news, get this. In a significant change to its pre-voting standards, the Academy will now require members to watch all nominated films in each category to be eligible to vote in the final round for the Oscars. Why weren't they doing that before? That's the stupidest thing I've ever seen. That's why the bad ones always win. Well, sometimes the good ones win, okay? Don't get it twisted. But I promise, if these people watched Wicked, that thing would have won at least one Oscar, okay? Did you see that witch flying and singing Defying Gravity and knocking the lights out of Oz? Oh my. The Emerald City just like, I was crying. I'm just getting overclamped just thinking about it right now. I mean, I think it's time. She's like, defying gravity. Ah. Oh my God. Am I Cynthia Erivo? Yeah. Minus the nails. And the green. That movie was snubbed. I love that movie. Anywho, why have they not been watching these movies and voting? See, this is what's wrong with all of our voting processes. None of these people do their research and then they vote and then the wrong one wins. Okay? According to a press release, this was stated. And now tightening its rules, the Academy previously did not require voters in all branches to have seen all films ahead of voting, though some viewing standards applied to specific categories such as the documentary and short brackets. You're kidding me. You're kidding me. There were viewing standards for those, but not for the... Okay. I'm getting angry. Anywho, when reached for comment, an Academy representative tells E-Weekly in a statement that proof of views are currently tracked on Academy screening room and internal service where voting members can screen titles. Okay, they used to send you screeners, like they'd send you a DVD of the movie, even if it wasn't out yet, so you could watch it, which is crazy. They would send you the DVD. I'm sure they still do, but yeah, so some people could just be passing around a screener of a movie that isn't even out yet. Anywho, there is also a Seen Elsewhere form that members will need to submit before finals voting. The statement continues, if you have not viewed a title, the award category will be inaccessible, grayed out. For the specialty categories, we will still require viewing in prelims and noms as usual. For this year, we will now require viewing in finals voting for all categories and all voting members. There's something twisted with the Academy, okay? They never get anything right. So now it makes sense, since they weren't forced to watch the dang films before voting on them. These idiots, I swear. Hollywood is full of twisted, sick people, okay? And now they're just dumb for not having that as a standard to begin with, okay? This is why, just put Johnny in charge, okay? Just put me in charge. Put me in, coach. Get me off the bench. I'm warmed up. I'm ready to go. I could run this mother, okay? I don't want to be a dictator, but I will be a dick, okay? And I'll get things rolling. My name is Johnny, not Richard. Don't call me that, okay? Only my ex-lover can call me that. But I have a name for her too. So. Also in the news, get this. Do you have student loans? Do you owe the government for your schooling? You know, your education to get a degree that most of you will never use? It's the sad truth, you know? Anywho, so get this. Some 5 million Americans with defaulted student loan payments will have their loans sent for collections on May 5th, the Department of Education announced on Monday. That's great. Next month, for the first time since student loan payments were paused due to the onset of the COVID-19 pandemic, the Education Department will collect the debts from borrowers who had defaulted, which means they hadn't paid their debts for around 9 months or 270 days before the pandemic. The announcement comes as scores of federal student aid (FSA) employees have been terminated at the Department of Education as part of President Donald Trump's efforts to shutter the agency, which creates uncertainty for borrowers and the future of the student loan system, according to former Undersecretary of Education James Cavall. Great job, Mr. President. You're doing great. Really looking out for the people. We'll do anything but tax the rich, won't we? Anywho, the concern is that the department is, cutting the people who would help borrowers make this transition, Cavall told ABC News. Borrowers who are trying to get help by getting into an affordable repayment plan or by applying for loan forgiveness, if they're eligible, just don't have the same resources that they did before the department staff was cut in half. The pause started in 2020 in Trump's first administration. for all 43 million student loan borrowers was implemented due to the economic hardship and distribution caused by COVID. This will be the first time in 5 years the repayments have begun. Kaval said that defaults can be tragic for borrowers. In some cases, Kaval said defaults can negatively impact credit scores and future student aid, and several states revoke driver's license in some cases. However, the department emphasized that its effort will protect taxpayers from shouldering the cost of federal student loans that borrowers willingly undertook. Secretary of Education Linda McMahon, is that her name? McMahon? McMahon? Linda? Listen, Linda. Okay, anywho. Also said taxpayers will no longer be responsible for the irresponsible student loan policies of the previous administration. The Biden administration misled borrowers. The executive branch does not have the constitutional authority to wipe debt away, nor do the loan balances simply disappear. McMahon wrote in a department release. Hundreds of billions have already been transferred to taxpayers. Going forward, the Department of Education, in conjunction with the Department of Treasury, will shepherd the student loan program responsibly and according to the law, which means helping borrowers return to repayment. A defaulted loan is a loan that borrower has not made payments on for 270 days, according to the Office of Federal Student Aid. When the loan officially enters default, it becomes eligible for mandatory collections. The collections on loans are typically done through wage garnishments, a legal procedure in which a person's earnings are required by a court order to be withheld by an employer for a payment of a debt, according to the Department of Labor. I mean, I get it. You took the money, you signed the loan, you got to pay it back. Um but man, most people can't even buy groceries or get gas or live. Um and now they're also going to have to stop paying their loans or else they won't get checks from work or whatever, or they'll take the money out of their tax money that they get. So that's really good. That's really good. We're really boosting the economy here. I'm really excited about that. Yeah, we're doing fantastic. They're really looking out for us. God forbid someone goes to get a higher education, and then spends the rest of their life repaying it anyways. I mean, everybody kind of just stopped paying, I feel like, for a little while there. There were a lot of people that were just like, that's it, I'm not paying. I'm not paying. I'm not doing it. Which was crazy, but I kind of respect it. Honestly, they were like, "What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do?" Well, now this is what they're gonna do. Um, so we messed around and found out, huh? America, yeah. I don't know. What are your thoughts on all of this? I just feel like I feel bad for these students because most of them don't have any money, don't have a job because all of these places are laying people off. The tariffs are affecting jobs now. There's so much going on right now that the world is just a little bit difficult. When has it not been, I guess? It's always been difficult, yeah. But Trump doesn't like to make it very much easier. He says he does. I haven't seen it yet, okay? And like I said, I don't want him to fail. I would hate to see a president fail, right? Because that means we all fail. So, like, we want him to succeed. But then this stupid stuff starts happening, and now everybody's in debt and they can't pay and they can't survive. And then we've got a bigger homeless issue because everybody's living on the streets, okay? I feel like numbers for a lot of things are gonna start going up, and numbers that you don't want to see go up. Okay, um, it's scary. It's scary. I don't know. Whatever. Take all the money. We're used to it by now. The government ripping us off, taking our money. telling us to do this thing because it'll make us successful in life and do better, and we stick with the standards, and we go to school, and we get a degree, a piece of paper that costs us hundreds of thousands of dollars. And then they're like, "Oh, you gotta pay us back right now, or else we're taking your house. We're taking your paychecks." And then you're like starving on the streets, and you know they don't care because they're still getting paid. Yeah. But anywho, on a lighter note, also in the news, we've got Kristen Stewart, who got married. Yes, the Twilight actress tied the knot with her longtime love, Dylan Maya, in an intimate ceremony in LA on Sunday. The couple said "I do" in front of their close family and friends at a Mexican restaurant in Silver Lake 5 days after obtaining a marriage license, TMZ reports. In November 2021, on The Howard Stern Show, Kristen opened up about how she envisioned her wedding. "I want to stay home. I want to be in LA so everyone can come," she shared. "I want it to be pretty chill. Like, I don't want anyone walking anyone down any aisles. We're just going to stand and do vows and effing party after. It's kind of just a great excuse to get together and say, 'I love you' in front of all of your friends." The two have kept their relationship fairly private since becoming romantically linked in 2019 and engaged in 2021. Oh my goodness. Well, good for them. Congratulations to the happy couple. We hope you have a long lasting love, and we love to see it. Congratulations. Also in the news, we've got more President Trump news. So, yippee-ki-yay. There's the clicks for the episode. Anywho, President Trump remains on the attack against Jerome Powell. Who is President Trump not on the attack um, against? If we're he attacks everyone. Okay. Going after the Federal Reserve chief in a social media post on Monday as a major loser and pressing him to lower interest rates now. Nothing says professional and presidential like posting on social media. Oh. Can we just shut up and do what you were elected to do? Just shut up. Take his phone away. Haven't we learned where are the people he surrounds himself with? Huh? Shut him up. Take his phone away. Stop attacking these people on social media and go talk to them face to face like your job, like you're supposed to do. Okay? I've had just about enough of this BS, okay? You almost had me cuss on my own show and get demonetized, Trump. God, I want to see you succeed. I want to see you do good things, but you're just an idiot sometimes, okay? Sorry, I don't mean to get aggressive on you. The latest blast comes just days after Trump said on April 17th that Powell's termination cannot come fast enough. On Friday, National Economic Council Director Kevin Hassett also said the Trump administration is studying whether firing Powell is an option. This is not The Apprentice, Donald, okay? When you disagree with someone, you don't just have to fire them. This is politics, buddy. Disagreements happen all the time. Why the hell can't we just all sit down and have a conversation, huh? Why is the answer like shunning the other person or saying you're wrong, I'm right, you're fired, and just going on a power trip, huh? Sit down and have a conversation. Jesus, how old are you? This is getting out of hand, okay? This is not a reality TV show. This is our politics. And I understand the government loves to make this a reality TV show. The media loves to make it a reality TV show. But you know what? We are scared. Yeah, we've had just about enough of all of this, okay? I'm exhausted. I'm scared. I don't know what's going to happen. Okay, I've got Hollywood Joshua Bassett Hound to take care of here. And you're over here tweeting or whatever you're doing. What is it? Truth Social? Okay. Horrible name for a social media platform too. Okay. God. You're getting me all fired up over here, Donald. Jesus. Just a bunch of idiots running the country. I think we need to start over. All the way, okay? Get rid of all of the people in the politics. Start over, start fresh. Okay? Anybody who is in office cannot run again. Okay? New people. We've got to have more people. Okay? There's millions upon millions. Okay? Anyone else under the age of 75? I'm fine. Everything's fine. Okay? I'm moving on before I have a stroke. Also in the news. Okay? Get this. A doorbell camera caught a young child grabbing a package outside of a home in far north Dallas, Texas last Friday before running with it toward an adult man. A neighbor's security cameras also recorded the man and a child continuing their walk down the street. Joe Gamboa? That's a great last name. You know, it's kind of like Gamboa Constructor. You know, like the snake. Okay, anywho. Who moved to the neighborhood 7 months ago with his wife, Patricia. Oh, Patricia Gamboa? That's great. I love that. No, but they told CBS News that they couldn't believe their eyes. While they were hopeful they could get their package replaced, they want to get a message out to the adult who was with the child. Rightfully so. I get it. I understand. So they said, do better. I mean, that kid probably thinks the world of you, said Gamboa. You're the kid's hero, and you're teaching him things like that? Terrible. The couple plans to file a report with the Dallas Police Department, and they don't want to see the child prosecuted, but they hope the adult will set a better example by returning what didn't belong to them. I'd like to see that kid try and come up on my porch and steal my package. I'd drop kick that mother. Oh, that's horrible. That's horrible, but I'll do it. I would, and I would feel no remorse. You know? Little gotta learn. Yeah, that'll teach him. And then if the dad comes at me, if that father comes at me, I'll 1-2 judo chop him right in the nads. Okay? And that's a bad day for daddy-o. Okay? It's gonna be 3 hits. 2 of them, me judo chopping right in the Adam's apple, and then right up the crotch, and you hitting the ground, okay? Yeah. Don't come on and steal my packages. My package is only touched by me and my lovers, okay? Anywho, now that I got that out of the way, that's all the news I got for you guys today. Wow. What a jam-packed episode. I had a lot of emotions, a lot of anger, a lot of excitement, a lot of news, a lot of feelings, a lot of things. Lucifer's looking at me like he's a little concerned about my well-being, but yeah, I hope you enjoyed this episode. If you did, be sure to give it a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button. Leave your comments down below telling me how you feel about the news. Yeah. Don't forget to pick up your Allegedly merch. And we got new episodes every Monday through Friday with a whole bunch of brand new news, okay? So I'll see you tomorrow. Take it easy. Hug your loved ones. And yeah, we'll see you tomorrow. All right, everybody? I love you. Stay safe out there. Pay your student loans. Well, they'll come for you. Yeah. Goodbye, everybody. Goodbye. Good night. Yes, goodbye.